Stop wasting money on weight loss scams. If you actually want to lose weight, it comes down to eating the right foods. And today I'm going to give you the top fat loss foods that are backed by science. And no, it's not just chicken and broccoli, so stick around to the end for some foods that might surprise you. First up is protein. I know it's the typical boring answer, but why protein is so important comes down to three things. Studies show that protein can keep you full up to 60% more than high carb foods. Next is that it actually burns calories to digest. 20 to 30% of calories are burned just from your body breaking it down. And lastly, it protects muscle while you lose weight. You want to lose fat, not muscle. So what are the best protein foods? You have lean meats like chicken, turkey, and fish. Then you have high protein dairy like Greek yogurt and cottage cheese. And then you have plant-based options like edamame and tofu. If you prioritize your protein intake, you're already ahead of 70% of people. The second is high fiber foods. Think vegetables, beans, oats, and chia seeds. The reason fiber is so important is that it slows digestion and blunts blood sugar spikes. Fiber adds bulk to your calories. So if you ever wonder why you can't finish a large salad versus gobble down a bag of chips, that has a lot to do with the high fiber content. A recent study showed that targeting 30 grams of fiber a day was just as effective as counting calories. The third is to eat foods that don't wreck your blood sugar levels. This is not just about the foods that you eat, but the order for which you eat them. So start with your proteins and fibers, then your carbs and sugars. This slows digestion and blunts blood sugar spikes. This alone can prevent blood sugar spikes by up to 50%. And the carbs that you want to choose are things like sweet potatoes, brown rice, quinoa, fruits, and vegetables. And yes, fruit is fine. Nobody ever got fat from eating too many blueberries. Ultimately, stable blood sugar leads to fewer cravings and helps keep your body in a fat-burning state. Next are your healthy fats. So think olive oil, avocados. These foods are calorie dense, so they promote satiety, which is another way of just saying helps keep you full longer. Another study showed that people who ate 30 grams of nuts versus those that didn't lost more weight because they felt full longer. Number 5 are your natural appetite suppressants. Mix sparkling water with apple cider vinegar. It tastes just like kombucha. Thank me later. Next, you have black coffee and green tea. These help to curb your appetite, but also give your metabolism a boost. And finally, as promised, here are the foods that are promoted as healthy, but are actually sabotaging your weight loss. First is smoothies. These are loaded with fruit juice and are sugar bombs. When fruit is blended, they are stripped of fiber, and so the sugar immediately enters your bloodstream, which is not good for blood sugar management. Granola, that's essentially dessert, and dressings and oils. A healthy alternative for me is hot sauce, specifically Tabasco. When it comes to dressings and alternatives, make sure you check the label, look at the ingredients, and pick those that have low sugar content. If it comes up early in the ingredient list, that means there's more sugar overall. So to recap, protein keeps you full and helps to burn calories. Fiber aids with digestion and also helps to keep you full longer. Prioritize healthy carbs and the order for which you eat your carbs. Healthy fats are good for you and can also promote fullness. And incorporate little hacks like apple cider vinegar and sparkling water, green tea, black coffee, and healthy 0-calorie sweeteners. And also make sure you stay hydrated because a lot of times we typically eat out of boredom and most of our body is made up of water. Now, these are not all silver bullets. Pick the tips that work for you because that's the only way you'll be consistent, and fitness is a long-term game. Pair this with healthy exercise, movement that you enjoy, and most importantly, enjoy the process. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and following along on Instagram, where I share sound bites and follow along workout videos. Catch you on the next one.